welcome back to another video, another class together, flowing together. And today's video is going to be yoga for our upper body, and in particular our neck and our shoulders. We tend to neglect this part of the body, especially when it comes to stretching, and then we notice that there's a lot of tension and heaviness, especially if you're stressed. I notice that my shoulders instantly go whoop, up towards my ears. So we're really going to try and loosen up into our shoulders and our upper body. So with that being said, let's get started. We are going to start seated today. So just sitting nice and tall, and we're going to begin to close into the eyes and just move the head in circles. You can take this however you like, whether it's drawing them in half circles from chin to the shoulder, chin to the shoulder, or just in full circles. Just being mindful though of the head and the neck, so not overstretching. Good. Remember to breathe. Take an inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale. Going to take the head back. Exhale. Chin to chest. Lovely. Raise the arms above the head so they're parallel. Try and relax the shoulders slightly away from the ears. So not too much so you're shrinking in, but just nice and comfortable. Good. Interlace the fingers, pushing the palms up towards the sky. You can take the gaze up if you like. Hands are going to come on the back of the neck, open up into the chest, seated cat-cow, and as you exhale, draw the elbows in, let the chin come in towards the chest, feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, lift, exhale, stretch, inhale, lift, exhale, last round of breath, inhale and exhale. Bring it back to level, and then take the hands about 2 inches away from the back of the neck and just begin to move in circles. Here are a few of those little pops and clicks. Good, that's just the lubrication getting to the joints, any knots going away, and then just change in direction. Lovely. Take a breath, inhale and exhale. Perfect. We're going to release the hands, give everything a little bit of a shake. We're now going to go into some eagle arms. So taking the left hand in front, right angle shape, sweeping the right arm under, through and round to try and almost meet the palm of the left. Doesn't matter if it doesn't quite meet, it's having that intention to get there, especially if your shoulders aren't particularly open. And this can feel quite intense, so just take it easy. We're going to inhale to lift the arms as high as they will go, and as you exhale, take a hinge forward. Draw the chin in towards the chest. Feel the shoulder blades and the shoulders, the upper back as it begins to open. Just hold in here for a couple of breaths, and inhale and your exhale. Good, and again. Last round of breath, inhale and exhale, and then when you're ready, bring everything back up. Unwind and give it a shake. One side's going to be more open than the other. You might notice now we're coming onto the right side, it might feel easier than the other. So, right arm, right angle, left arm, under, through and round to almost meet the palm. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take that hinge forward. 3 breaths. Last round of breath as you inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Unwind everything, giving it a shake. And then join me on all fours. Come towards the back of the mat though in your all fours. Relax into the toes. Good. Coming into a puppy pose. So, Knees are about hip width distance. We're going to stretch the arms out in front as far as they will go. The upper body and the chest is going to want to move towards the floor. Now with puppy pose, it's up to you whether you'd like the forehead to rest on the mat or the chin if you've got particularly open shoulders. So find what works. Going to take a few breaths here now. Tailbone is pointing towards the sky. And don't worry if your head or your chin's not quite reaching the mat. It's again having that intention and opening up into the shoulders. Lovely. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. Inhale. And your exhale. And last round of breath. Very nice. Inhale, slowly shift the weight forward, coming into our Sphinx pose. Knees and ankles and thighs are joined together, forearms and hands facing down towards the ground, gaze is forwards, and just take a moment here and inhale and an exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, plant the hands underneath the shoulders. You can lengthen and separate the legs now. Peeling the belly off as you lift. Cobra. And as you exhale, push it back, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Nice slow pedal with the feet. Lovely. We're going to inhale, step, jump, hop, feet to hands, coming into a forward fold, but adding in some arms. So we're going to take the hands behind and interlace the fingers. See if you can raise the hands off the back and open up into the shoulders. Lovely. Crown of the head is towards the floor, tailbones lifting up. Keep those soft knees. If this feels quite intense, just take slightly lower in the arms. You're still opening up into the chest. Good. Last round of breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, separate the hands and we're going to sweep them forward. Bottom's going to come down still into a chair pose. Nice and strong, arms are parallel. Take a breath and inhale. And your exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, rising up, lengthen through the legs. Draw hands together. Exhale, hands into heart center. Lovely. Inhale, circle the arms up. All the way, connect the palms above the head in mountain. And as you exhale, float it down, just taking a normal forward fold. Remember, if you've got your block handy, you can use the block underneath your hands. Last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, lift halfway to create space, nice flat back. Wonderful. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to plank, engaging those core muscles. Lovely. Take a breath. Inhale. Remember, you can lower your knees and exhale. Good. Inhale, we're going to lower the left knee towards the floor. Shift the weight onto that left side as we lift up to the right. Big toe can still stay glued, or you can lift the leg off, but try and keep the shoulder and alignment strong. So shift as you need. You can gaze down towards the handle and you can tell when the shoulder's stacked. Lovely. Nice lines with the body. Engage in the core. Last round of breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring it back. Table, change sides, so shift the weight onto the right hand side this time. You might find that one side's easier to balance on than the other, and that's fine. Good. Last round of breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring it back, step it back to plank. Lovely. When you're ready, we're going to shift the weight all the way back now. Downward facing dog, and take a pedal. And a breath. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, step, jump, hop, feet to hands. Coming back to that forward fold. It's up to you this time whether you want to take the full forward fold or you want to interlace the fingers behind and feel that stretch in the shoulders. It's completely up to you. This is your practice. Last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, all joining together, coming back and sweeping up into a chair pose. If you fancy a deeper chair pose, you can shimmy the feet so that they're glued and the thighs are glued together, whichever feels right for you. Take your last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, rising up, and exhale. Draw hands into heart center. Take a breath. Good. 2 more rounds of that. So when you're ready, inhale, raise the arms above the head, mountain. Exhale, float it down, forward fold. As we inhale, lift halfway to create space. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to plank. Take a breath. Inhale, lower the left knee as we lift up to the right. 3 breaths here. Feeling strong in the core. Wonderful, nice open upper body. Good, shift the weight back down, tabletop, change inside. So right leg this time, the left leg lifts. Last round of breath, inhale, exhale, lower it back down, step it back to plank. Nice and strong, and then downward facing dog, upside down V. Take that pedal with the feet. As we inhale, step, jump, hop, feet to hands. You can either take open shoulders, forward fold with arms behind, or your forward fold. Last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, sweep it up. Coming into the chair pose, tuck the tailbone under so not sticking the bottom out too much. Lovely, last round of breath here. And then when you're ready, rising up nice and tall. Exhale, hands into heart center. When you're ready, last round. Inhale, circle the arms up. Mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, create space. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to plank as we lower left knee, lifting up to the right. Take a breath. Good. And last round of breath, inhale, exhale, change inside. Last round, beautiful, nice open chest. Exhale, come back, plank, downward facing dog. Nice pedal, inhale and exhale. Inhale, step, jump, hop, feet to hands, forward fold. As we inhale, circle the arms all the way up and chair. Perfect. Slowly come into mountain. Exhale, hands into heart center and just take a moment to breathe. Bringing everything back to the breath. And slowly just begin to roll into the shoulders. You can take it one at a time or both at a time. Just feeling nice and free in the movement. Taking the shoulders forwards. Good. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up to mountain. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, create space. Lovely. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. And come back, downward facing dog. Take a pedal. Forearms are now going to come onto the mat. Same with the downward dog legs. Just take a look at your shoulders and your hands and your elbows. Are they roughly shoulder width distance? If you're finding that they're not, you can pop a block in between your hands if you've got one handy. Gazing towards the toes, stacking the shoulders on top of one another, engaging the core. Take your last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Lower the knees and come back into puppy. So lengthen through the arms once more, and notice if the chest feels more open the second time around of doing this. Just take a few moments here. The key to puppy pose is feeling your heart like it's a magnet to the floor. So really open up into the shoulders. Good. Last round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Slowly peeling yourself up and walk the hands towards you so that you're on your knees, nice and tall, coming into a camel pose. So it's up to you whether you want to take the full camel or a modified camel. So you can take the hands onto the small of the back or on the hips and take a slight back bend and just open up into the front body. Or if you're particularly flexible, you can reach the hands all the way back down onto the heels and open up into the chest. If you're finding that's a little bit too deep, you can tuck the toes under and reach back to the heels. Good. Just take a few moments here, stretch that front body. Lovely. Last round of breath. Inhale and then slowly bringing yourself back up, nice and tall, relaxing into the toes. And just join me seated, facing me, closing into the eyes, hands relax on the lap. Just take a few seconds to breathe in again, a few moments to roll into the neck. Slowly lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, sharp lower. Lovely. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And now just relax. Take a moment to follow the breath. And I'd just like you to think of something in the forefront of your mind. Bring that intention back. So one of your intentions for the year that we spoke about last week, bring it back into the forefront of your mind. Good. Just let that feeling sit with you. And then when you're ready, take a breath, inhale and exhale. And just remember, you're always working towards growth. It's never an end destination, it's always an intention. Sometimes there is no end destination, and life is truly a journey. Sometimes we have to disconnect from the fact that we have to always have an end goal. We don't always have to have it all figured out. Slowly just bring hands into heart center, lowering into the head, chin into the chest. May we have peace in our hearts, minds, and in our souls. And thank you for showing up for our practice today. And when you're ready, take a namaste if you'd like. Namaste. Release the hands, give everything a little bit of a shake. Maybe you'd like to move into the wrists. I know I do. I really suffer with my wrists. If you don't know already, I really suffer with carpal tunnel, especially at the moment when I'm teaching a lot more in lockdown. So, you know, when you feel like you have more time because you're at home, I feel like I'm doing a lot more than I normally would, and my poor wrists are suffering at the moment. So yeah, take a move into the wrists, just as important as the shoulders and the arms and the back. The wrists are just important. Anyway, enough of me blabbing. That was our video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to flow with you tomorrow.